But yeah, first things first, I got for y'all. We got some new 2K news. The My Team Courtside report is out. 2K has officially revealed how they will be scamming and nickel and diming the consumer to the best of their ability in 2025 with NBA 2K25. 2K! Let's see how they're going to scam everybody. I don't play this mode, but this is how I like to start my streams. I like to talk about what's going on in the news. Maybe there'll be something here that I'll like. I don't know. Maybe this will be the year. I tried my history with my team is I tried it maybe like 2 years ago. And like, I do like the game mode, being able to collect the players and creating your own, you know, dream team or whatever. But the issue is it's way too expensive. And then you can just play the game to unlock the card packs, but it's so fucking grindy. This is a pay to win mode. Let's get it.
What's up, everyone, and welcome to another
Oh wait, hold on. Let me turn this beat off.
NBA 2K25
Said lock around
Courtside
you.
Report. I'm Alexis Morgan.
And I'm Chris Manning.
And today we are joined by Jonathan Smith, principal producer for NBA 2K25 My Team. Welcome, Jonathan.
Thanks, Alexis. I'm so excited to finally talk about my team.
One of the first pieces of exciting news that we heard is the auction house is returning.
The community was very clear about what they wanted to see.
You could have a free team by going on the 2K Twitter page for the locker codes. Nigga, I'm not turning on no Twitter notification. That's a job. Like, yo, listen to what you just said, bro. All right, so if you don't want to pay for the cards or grind in the game, you can also grind by turning on the Twitter notifications and tracking every fucking tweet 2K puts out, hoping they drop a locker code, bro. That's poverty, bro. Why do that when you can just play Wukong?
NBA 2K25 is my team, and it has returned. But what is new this year is that it's a more compact experience. It's all in one menu. It's a lot smoother, it's a lot more streamlined, and it's a lot better.
Smoother and a lot better. Doing dailies in real life.
You'll select your starter kit, and you'll get the most powerful cards we've ever included in a starter kit. You get to select two.
That's cap. Like, I believe it. Like, you get a good card in the starter kit, but within like 2 weeks, these cards will be obsolete because it's the best cards that you can get in a starter kit. It's like bragging about you got fucking the Flaming Swordsman. Like, that was cool back in season 1 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Or having the Blue Eyes White Dragon when you can get the 3-headed one. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to Philo Rome.
And an NBA legend. These are free agent cards that are going to last a lot longer than the typical 5 games. This is the most
Shout out to Johnny the Don with the sub.
For new My Teams. After you finish your starter kit, you select your free agent cards. You'll be able to choose what kind of experience level you are. You can either go over to Learn 2K and brush up on the basics. You can be new to My Team, and we'll show you everything there is to know, or you can be a returning player, so you can get started immediately. On the Home tab, you can jump right into a game immediately. Going into the challenges, this menu is our.
They got dailies in this bitch. Oh my god, bruh. This is a $70 game with dailies. Homework.
Home of agendas and challenge games all merged together. One-stop shop for all of the live content that goes into My Team. Also on the homepage, you'll see your progress in My Team Rep. The training hub includes
the rewards you get from last year don't carry over. That's another thing with that. Another reason I can't get into this mode. It's a pay to win mode, and then your cards don't. I would be more inclined to play it if your cards carried over like year to year, but nope, they don't. I think they announced that like certain clothing for the park will carry over for the first time from last year to this year. But the thing is, I believe those clothes come out of the battle pass, so you had to pay for them. But it also goes to show you that it's capped. They are more than capable of being able to allow us to carry our VC over from the last game to the first game. Mass Effect, my favorite game of all time. For those of you who have never played it, what's the name? The original trilogy is 3 games. All the decisions you made in the first game affect the second and the third game. All the decisions you make in the second game affect the third game. And like the cool thing is there'll be things that you did in the first game. When you get to the third game, they will reference it. Like, weren't you responsible for mass genocide about X, Y, and Z and all this other shit? I don't fuck with you. They can do that in a game that's like 15 years old. And you mean to tell me we can't carry over VC? Fuck you, Ronald.
Tips and tricks videos.
Of course I punched the reporter.
Freestyle, practice plays, and scrimmages make their way into My Team for the first time. And the Home tab is also our place to display whatever events are going on right now. The new play tab is where you go to compete. All the game modes are right there, descriptions on everything. You got the pack market, you got the auction house, and you have the new exchange with new improvements there as well. And
the auction house. Isn't this what y'all been crying? Y'all wanted it back? Bid on cards to add to your collection or sell. It's crazy. You niggas is learning about the economy through NBA 2K. You want to buy low, sell high. Okay, guys? Freaking, how does this work? Do you use VC? Should have never cursed. You should have never cursed. You know, it's funny, GIF. Be on the lookout for my video next week. I don't know when it's coming out. We'll be on the lookout for my next video because everything's going to come full circle. That whole joke, you should have never cursed. It's going to come back to bite him. VC stocks are going MT. Oh, is that what those the MT points are for? Like those weird ass websites and shit? I never knew what that stuff was for.
with new improvements there as well. And of course, you have locker codes. Then after that, we have the Manage tab. This is where you're setting up your lineups, editing your players, making shoes with some new takeover boost cards. The first time ever we've been waiting to be able to customize takeovers, and you can take whatever takeover you want and put it onto this player.
What would you say the biggest
Damn, so you can give Shaq the 3-point takeover.
upgrade is to my team in NBA 2K?
Give him a free throw takeover. He's gonna be unstoppable.
Gameplay is coming to my team, and it is set in the perfect location. We're up in the rooftop in NBA 2K16's Rivet.
That's cool. That's cool being able to take like your favorite NBA players to the park, basically.
City, My Park Championship Park. We got all of the amazing parts of this court. We're up in the sky. The rooftop courts.
My thing is, why did they bring back Rivet City for this mode? Like, this is the type, like, I'm personally tired of being in space playing basketball in the park. Like, why not put that in the actual park mode instead of my team?
We have the glass walkways, and most importantly to me, the chain nets are back. So for the first time, you're finally playing with NBA players in a park setting. In Triple Threat Park, we have two main game modes. One, team control, just like Triple Threat Online. You control all 3 players of your team, and you're competing against one other player.
Nobody trying to hoop in the ocean.
The traditional park experience, 6 NBA players. You're controlling your one player, and you're just trying to get that win.
How do you get to Triple Threat Park?
This shit is so crazy after the last Courtside report, because in the last one, they put the women in the forest. They put the women in the same forest that the tuning exams was going on in, where fucking they had Orochimaru giving everybody curse marks and shit. The women is hooping in the damn tuning exam forest, while meanwhile they put the men on this cool ass fucking top of the building park. Like, yeah, the forest of death. This shit is so goofy, bro.
Well, there's 2 ways. You can either go through the city and walk right up to our building entrance, or it's accessible right from my team's menus.
What are we playing for in Triple Threat Park?
Triple Threat Park is a new place to take on the competition and win. We have a reward every day available for 1 win, 3 wins in a row, or 5 wins in a row.
Dailies. They just found a goofy way to reword it. That's called dailies, guys. You will have homework. Not only do you gotta buy cards, but you have to play this shit all the time to make sure that you're up on the latest features and cards and shit. Dailies, weeklies, monthlies, $70 game, homework.
What if all 3 of us want to play as NBA 2K25 cover star Jason Tatum?
So we do have a priority system for when you're playing on a co-op court. Whoever's got the highest rep, they will have the top priority. We also have a full My Team store. This is a one-stop shop for many of the stores from the city. The best part is the showcase.
They put a GameStop inside the game. They said, also, we got a My Team store where you can go and buy digital codes for fucking My Team points. They got their own GameStop in here. You can also come in and trade in your digital cards that'll be worthless next year for fucking 5 My Team points. What the fuck is this shit?
From the city. The best part is the showcase spot. The big billboard that everyone can see from anywhere in the park. You can take control of it. You can open up packs on the billboard and everyone will see what you get. And if you pull a good card,
now niggas is in my business too. Anybody in the chat who plays My Team like heavily, does this excite you? Like niggas being able to see your card pack openings? Sweet. I just pulled a Prime Wizards JaVale McGee. Shaq and the Fool, sweet.
Fireworks erupt from the entire park. It is spectacular. It is one of my favorite things to bring into Triple Threat Park this year.
Seems like nobody cares.
What
I don't
can you
care,
tell
give
us
me my
about
cards.
Breakout in NBA 2K25?
Breakout is our new single-player mode. This is a new run-based mode. You start off in the middle of a game board. All the prizes are on the outside of the board, and your goal is to get there. Every run.
Bruh. You can't tell me they are not waging psychological warfare against the 2K community. They put Monopoly, 2K Monopoly in here. I don't know 100% how this game mode works, but I guarantee you there's some type of monetization option in this shit, bruh. This is psychological warfare, bruh. I'm about to buy Sunset Beach with 500 MT.
Every run in Breakout is
This shit is nerdy. It's nerdy too, yeah.
Side of the board. You're choosing everything from era and decade teams, all-time teams, and everything in between. You're choosing your game modes, triple threat, clutch time, full lineup games. When you start a run in Breakout, you can
Holo
choose to
Tactics
have
from
that
Jedi
board
Survivor.
only triple threat and only clutch time games if you want. This is an ever evolving experience.
What's new for the competitive?
My main problem with it, none of it sounds fun. You know, it's funny. You're not wrong. Outside of maybe like that auction house, I'd imagine people are gonna like that so that you don't have to spend as much money on cards. But like in terms of gameplay features, you're not wrong. Like I don't see anything that's like, oh wow, this is fun.
Players in my team.
So new this year is Showdown. It's the evolution of Unlimited. Since the best compete here, the best rewards are here. Every week, you can pick between 3 rewards. So even though you're progressing by wins, losses, yeah, they do count, they do matter, but you'll never rank down a tier during a season. This year, you can change your offensive and defensive settings, and you can customize your on-the-fly lineups. The leaderboard now
Smoke?
only shows Tier 1 versus Tier 1 games. So truly, the best of the best will be featured.
Look at that at Unison like head nod as if they didn't know all this. These people work for 2K as if they didn't know this info. These niggas is having a circle joke. They're all aware of the info. He's explaining it for the video, and then this is a fake reaction. And the fact that it was in Unison, like, bro, could you guys at least act like you don't know what the fuck is going on?
The leaderboard now only shows
Watch this
Tier
shit.
1 versus Tier 1 games. So
Oh, okay.
will be featured in the Showdown.
It's not like that wasn't in the show notes before we started shooting. Not to mention, they probably also did multiple shots and then edited in the best. Oh, okay. Like you didn't fucking know that. This nigga's like the community manager. You knew that, nigga. Like, fake ass, yeah.
Competitive event. This is where the best
is
of the
funny.
best compete for the elite prizes in my team. Think Showdown, but another level up. You're still competing with your best 13 player lineup that you can put together.
So if you're-
Again, they know who their audience is. Let me explain that one for the 2K niggas. Oh, they're gonna see this on Hokage highlights. My man in the chat said, again, they know who their audience is. LOL. You have to read between the lines on that. That nigga just called y'all stupid. Basically, if I didn't point out what I just said, most of you it would have flew over your head what happened. Yo, shout out to Montel with the sub. NBA modern slavery cards.
player in my team, what do
This
you
shit is
learn?
crazy.
Well, you get exclusive stuff.
This community is one of the biggest problems with 2K. These are where the whales are at.
You can only get from King of the Court and being #1 overall, and also 1 million VC every week on the line. And additionally, like I said before,
Look at his face, bruh. Like, wow, that's pretty fucking good.
every week on the line.
You saw that on the show notes.
Triple Threat Park, your accomplishments in Showdown and King of the Court appear right there underneath your feet so you can show off to everyone that you're the king.
We have a lot in my team this year. Triple Threat Park, the auction house is back, new competitive modes, and a new
The whales can't comprehend. Another 40,000 a year.
this year.
There is so much to be excited for. So excited to take all the feedback we got over the past year and deliver my team 2K25 like this.
Thank you so much, John, for joining us today.
Hey, thanks for having me.
And we'll see all of you in our next NBA 2K25 courtside report.
I'm genuinely curious what their profit margins would look like if they took this game mode out of 2K. Because they had to constantly buy card packs. They're talking about dailies and weeklies. And then they just added some new Monopoly mode. I'm genuinely curious of how much money they would lose. Because I feel like 80% of the problem with this game is this actual community. But yeah, that did nothing for me. I'm not gonna lie. I was hoping maybe we would see something there that would get me excited and maybe try my team. You know what would get me excited for like my team? If they announced a road to actually be able to grind for cards in a timely manner. One of my favorite things about NBA Live was you could upgrade and max your build within a week. So I had like 3 builds on NBA Live 19. Like something like that where it's like, okay, if you want to pay for the cards because you're a bitch, go for it. But if you also just want to earn the cards, every 3 games you win, Like, reward people for being good. Every 3 games you win, you get a card pack or some shit like that. Like, that's gonna guarantee a rare or some shit like that. But then they wouldn't make as much money. Y'all just hating. Wait till I drop 500 on this, you brokies. Yeah, they probably gonna say that shit. Earn cards. That's a foreign concept. I've seen people make 40 my players in the same 2K game. That's a lot of bread, regardless. I feel like that's the extreme. People who play Park and Rec. I would say like 1 to 3 builds is like the average. Like, they're spending, but they're not spending like these niggas, bro. Like, that 40 is very extreme. I've never seen somebody who had 40 builds. That's crazy. 40 is cap. Drop a link. Like, that's crazy. Like, 40 builds is crazy because it's like, bro, which one are you playing on today? Like, imagine being that nigga's teammate. You thinking he can shoot 3. Oh no, bro, this is my slasher build. What the fuck, bro? Could you tell us what build you rocking today? You know if Wukong got New Game Plus? Nah, I wouldn't know. But yeah, that's the 2K news. You can only have 10 builds at once. I mean, 40 is still possible if he's got multiple accounts. I've never played 2K. Do you have to spend money to reach the high stats? No, you don't have to, but it does take like 100 hours or something to get your stats to where you can go online and you're playable. They make people feel like you have to. Hold up, y'all. Let me get some fucking eye drops, man. My damn eye drops. Old man Onkeyes. Low key, my brother, he got mad builds. I'm always curious for people who do make those number of builds. Like, bro, do you even be winning? Because I'm not gonna lie, if you got 40 builds, I could argue you probably don't be winning. Like, why do you need so many builds? I'll go one for every situation, bro. Yeah, let me see your record. If you got that many builds, you don't get a job. Yeah, because you got to grind all them hoes. Let's see. Other news. We got some Xbox news for you. According to Charlie Intel, Xbox head Phil Spencer explains the decision on why Indiana Jones is coming to the PlayStation 5. That's right. If you have not heard, it was confirmed as of yesterday in the opening ceremony that the former Xbox exclusive, I believe it's being made by Bethesda, one of their studios within Bethesda. Indiana Jones is coming to PlayStation 5. The Xbox has lost another game. Another domino has fallen in the console war. You know, me personally, I don't care, but niggas who wear helmets on Twitter and fight that war with their Minecraft diamond ore swords, this might be a loss for Xbox. Yo, shout out to Digital Cloud. He says, we run a business. It's definitely true inside of Microsoft. The bar is high for us. There's going to be more change in the traditional ways of games being built all for us. Translation, Halo might come to PlayStation. Gears might come to PlayStation. Forza might come to PlayStation. And whatever else they're working on, it might come to PlayStation.
Going to the PlayStation announcement, obviously last spring, we launched 4 games, 2 of them on the Switch, 4 of them on PlayStation, and we said we're going to learn. We said we'd watch. I think at Showcase, I might have said, from our learning, we're going to do more. Mm-hmm. What I see when I look is our franchises are getting stronger. Our Xbox console players are as high this year as they've ever been.
Amazing.
So I look at it and I say, okay, our player numbers are going up for the console platform.
I wasn't going to play Indiana Jones in no way. I got Game Pass, so I mean, depending on when it comes out, I might try it because it's free. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of priority for me. I'm not a big Indiana Jones fan.
Strong as they've ever been. And we run a business. It's definitely true inside of Microsoft. The bar is high for us in terms of the delivery that we have to give back to the company, because we get a level of support from the company that's just amazing in what we're able to go do. So I look at this, how can we make our games as strong as possible? Our platform continues to grow, both on console, on PC, and on cloud. And I think it's just going to be
my thing is, if your platform continues to grow, why did you disband Tango Works, the team that made Hi-Fi Rush? Kind of feels cap. Especially after, from what I read, it was successful. Kind of feels cap, but, a
strategy that works for us. And the last thing I'll probably say is I think as an industry right now, there's a lot of pressure on the industry. It's been growing for a long time, and now people are looking for ways to grow. And I think that us as fans, as players of games, we just have to anticipate there's going to be more.
I already saw it, Deer Park. That Marvel Rivals trailer's fire.
And how some of the traditional ways that games were built and distributed, that's going to change. That's going to change for all of us. But the end result has to be better games that more people can play. If we're not focused on that, I think we're focused on the wrong things. So for us as Xbox, health of Xbox, health of our platform, and our growing games, most important things.
Translation, more games are coming to PlayStation. It's just a corporate talk. Just expect it. Don't be surprised. I'm not saying it will happen, but I am saying don't be surprised if that new Gears of War E-Day comes to PlayStation. Maybe not day one, because I would imagine they probably want the upfront sales on the Xbox, but don't be surprised if more of their games become timed exclusives, where 6 months to 2 years out, you see a game that was on Xbox come to PlayStation. Don't be surprised. And don't be surprised if day one they come to PlayStation. What I will say is, because I seen somebody in the chat say earlier, this is more about them making money. This is like people have to see the vision. I see the vision. I'm not invested in this shit. I don't care. I don't participate in the console wars. I own everything. But there are people out there. You have to understand there are very low IQ people out there in the social media space, in forums, on Twitter Spaces. They see this news and they feel like it's a personal attack because they're super invested in the brand that is Xbox. So they bought that platform to play games exclusively on that platform. And they feel like, what's the point of owning this Xbox? I might as well just go get a PlayStation. So it could end up backfiring where their sales for their hardware begins to drop because everybody's looking at it like, well, everything's coming to PlayStation. I might as well just get PlayStation with a Game Pass or some shit like that. So it could end up fucking their hardware sales over because it's pissing off the super hardcore. I'm not going to say Xbox fans, but the Xbox stans, basically, the weirdos. I personally don't care. I think let everybody play games. What I will say is if they don't want to piss off the hardcore Xbox stans, they're going to have to come up with a way to make the Xbox still enticing. Maybe it's not the games, but maybe some type of software, some type of experience that's unique to Xbox that you can only get on Xbox. They're going to have to come up with some type of service outside of Game Pass that's exclusive to their hardware. Otherwise, I could see more people switching to PlayStation. The reality is what sells consoles are the Madden and 2K, the Call of Duty. I hate that that's a thing, bro. It's fucking bullshit. Free Game Pass for 2 years for every console purchase. That would cost them too much money. I couldn't see that. Maybe 6 months, maybe a year, like a voucher. You get 6 months free of Game Pass if you get an Xbox. That could be something you're thinking. I like that. They're going to have to find some way to entice people to stay on the platform. But a 2-year voucher? No, I couldn't see that. That's because it cost them a lot of money. Like, you guys have to understand, they own Bethesda and Activision. That cost them a lot of fucking money. They got to recoup that money off the Game Pass. The only way they'd be able to get away with putting like a 2-year voucher in every Xbox is if they bundled it and then they treat the bundle as if you're saving money, right? Like, how much is the Xbox? Like what, $400 or $500? Let's say $500, the Xbox Series X, and then you put a 2-year voucher in that joint. I believe a year is $120, so then $240, so then total. It'd be what, $740 if we combine those things. So if you take a bundle, maybe reduce it down to like $720, Xbox $720, where you're really only saving $20, but really they're still getting most of their money off the Game Pass. That's the only way it could work, where they skim just a little bit off to make it feel like it's a deal, but it's really, they're still making their money. But I don't see them doing like some 2-year bundle. I don't see that. I don't see that with the wired. Yeah, right. And that bitch probably gonna have a wired controller and a 500 gigabyte hard drive in 2025. Like, fuck no. Making $600 for the whole bundle. I don't see them taking that type of hit on the money that they're making. So this is interesting. We're gonna see the landscape is evolving. I hope what this does mean, if they continue to put more of their games on PlayStation, I hope that they continue to really push for crossplay. It's really weird. Like, we brought it up yesterday on stream. I was like, yo, is what was it? Is Dragon Ball FighterZ, is it crossplay? And people in the chat were like, no. I hate that we got to sit there and plan like, all right, what you got to put in the group chat with your friends. Oh, what you getting on PlayStation? You getting on Xbox? I don't like coordinating. I like the idea of letting everybody buy what the fuck they want and just playing. That's what I liked about 2XKO's Alpha. We just got on and played. Crossplay needs to be a standard for multiplayer, 2024 and beyond. So if you're going to continue to fuck with PlayStation, make it so that everybody can play together. Is Sony not going to show love back though? Probably not. They don't have a reason to. This is Xbox strategy, not Sony. Crossplay needs to be standard, especially for fighters, especially. Numbers. We got some numbers, some positive numbers. You fraud ass niggas are finally buying games. According to this article, video game spending was higher in July 2024. But July 2024's U.S. video game market highlights. According to stats, video game hardware and content spending was up 10% compared to last year, July 2023. It's been revealed that $4.8 billion was spent in July on video game hardware. I wonder how much of that is microtransactions. Content and accessories in the United States. The overall expenditure was up 10% compared to last year, and the 2024 year-to-date spending is 2% higher than 2023, coming in at $32 billion. So maybe because games like Wukong and what's that joint? Well, no, this is July. So maybe Final Fantasy, Helldivers, games like that. 75% off the battle pass. They buying games, TBH, they ain't beating them. I know, right? Hey, yesterday booted up Wukong. Wukong been up for 5 seconds, bro. Stellar Blade, yeah. Wukong had been out for 5 seconds. Niggas is in my chat trying to tell me how to play the game. Oh, bro, you don't have to fight this boss. Just go fight this boss and then it'll make it easy. I don't want to do that, bro. Just because you gave up, I want to get better at the game. I had a little bit of trouble with that big-headed blueberry head ass baby at the beginning. Once I beat it, it was smooth sailing after that. I was like, bro, I just started the game. Half the chat. Bro, just do this, just do that. You niggas don't play games. We pulled the achievements up. I beat Sekiro 5 years after it came out, and it said 30% of people beat the game. Niggas telling me to get good. No, you get good. Because there's a high probability y'all ain't beat it, but you trying to tell me how to play Wukong. You don't even got the game, bro. You're on Ouya. Niggas already, yeah, they already know the secrets and shit. Fuck out of here, bro. You watched the Rad Brad. And that video was edited, probably. Watch a couple streams and anything. They didn't masses. Motherfucking frauds, bro. I'm gonna keep pulling them achievements up on y'all, bro. Going back to sales, PlayStation Portal is the best-selling accessory this year. So you guys on PlayStation, you really didn't buy the greatest RPG of all time, Final Fantasy VII Remake, but you did buy the PlayStation Portal so that you can play some Roblox. Matter of fact, yeah, let's see. July 2024 best-selling PlayStation games. Let's see. Top 20 best-selling games of July. Oh wait, no, fuck best-selling. Most played. Because selling doesn't mean anything. Most played. Oh wait, July 2024. And then we need PS5 because don't nobody care what PlayStation 4 niggas is doing. Let's see here. But okay, we got our July 2024 most active, most played games. Fortnite, number 1. Warzone, number 2. FIFA, number 3. Grand Theft Auto 5, number 4. Roblox, number 5. 6, Minecraft. 7, Roblox. 9, or 8, Elden Ring, surprise. 9, 2K. 10, The First Descendant. Free to play. Free to play. Free to play. Free to play. So I said all that to say this. PlayStation niggas, one of the best-selling things on PlayStation was a $200 streaming device so you niggas could play Fortnite, Roblox, Minecraft, Rocket League, and The First Descendant. Same old, bro. Bro, I feel like these platforms, I don't see a reason to upgrade to my PS4 to PS5 because the graphics aren't getting that better. Because you guys are buying $250 streaming devices to play Minecraft. That's why the graphics don't get better. You niggas is buying these new games, and we can go back and look at the best selling. What does it matter? You ain't playing them. niggas buy. Y'all niggas was hyping up college football. Wait, hold up. Shouldn't college football be in this bitch? College football not even here. Y'all hyped that shit up. You didn't even play it. It's at number 14. We've been waiting 11 years for this shit, bro. I can't tell. That shit should be top 5. I can't tell. Y'all niggas swear y'all hate Madden. That bitch right behind EA football's college football. I don't know. Dead ass game. Look, that shit dropped 10 spots. It was number 50 on Xbox. It dropped 10 spots in July. Dead game. That shit dead on Xbox and is dying on PlayStation. Dead as fuck. Who the fuck talking about XDefiant? I'm keeping that game alive when I hate on it. Shit, niggas is capping. They capping, bruh. They capping. They fucking capping. Didn't it come out last week? Madden or college football? No, Madden maybe, which is even worse. Look. You playing Splitgate 2? Yeah, whenever it comes out. So yeah, that's what y'all buying on PlayStation. Yeah, Madden just came out and it already outsold college football. That's crazy. When that shit come out? That's old Madden makes it worse. It was? Oh shit. Coolest hardware announced, handhelds or whatever at Gamescom. Let's see what we got. What did they announce? Take your pick from the 6 headlines. Oh wait, is it all here? Did they put it on here? Okay, the Zotac Zone PC handheld, can it rival the Asus ROG Ally? Now it's kind of interesting that you kind of want to keep an eye on this stuff and like the competition. Now that Steam is making Steam OS available to all these platforms, like low key, you could go with a more powerful version of one of these Steam Deck knockoffs and then just put Steam OS on it, so then you get the extra power. Because the problem with the Steam Deck now is it's 2 years old. Like Wukong is running like 30 frames on people's Steam Deck, which is cool that you can take it on the go, but I don't want to play PC games at 30 frames. You know, there are millions of kids who only care about games like Fortnite, right? What I don't understand. What point are you trying to make? If anything, you're reinforcing my point. That niggas only play Fortnite, Minecraft. Like we're agreeing on the same thing. Yes, we know they only care about it. That's why it keeps showing up in the high numbers. We know. I don't understand what point you're trying to make. I seen the Wolf Den review on this device. He said it was really dope and the performance on Steam was seamless. Come on, chat. Come on, man. My argument when I talk about numbers is, if you look at the greater zeitgeist, the conversation going on in the gaming space, whether it's Twitter, YouTube, everybody's got a gaming news channel. Everybody's an expert on gaming. You read the comment sections of these posts, you come in my stream, you would think everybody's this hardcore gamer. The reason I bring these numbers up is to show niggas is frauds. Yes, they only like those games. That's why we're showing those numbers, to show them that they're frauds. And you got to be careful who you listen to. Even some of these YouTubers. One just got exposed like a month or two ago where he admitted he only makes negative videos because you know how shit is. Nigga was talking shit on the internet about another content creator and he pressed him. He was like, yo, you didn't have that same energy when I saw you in real life. And apparently he said to him in real life, oh, you know how it is. I just say negative shit to get the views. These niggas don't play games is the newer model. And I'm not knocking anybody who doesn't play games. Just stop acting like you do. That's my main point that gets lost in translation. I think he was trying to make a point that a lot of gamers are 10 years or younger. That's a fair point then. I'm not talking to those people though. I'm talking to like teenagers and up, which it's not that number of gamers that are 10 years and younger. It's not that high because the average gamer is 35 and up. The average gamer is 35 years old. So like, I understand where you're coming from, but like that number, like the whales, right? That are buying all these skins in Fortnite. It's not just kids. Those are grown men. Those are grown women. Let's give them credit. Yo, shout out to Envious with the sub. Appreciate it. Yo, shout out to Braven with the story, but I understand where you're coming from. Zotac is getting a popular handheld, joining Asus. Nigga said whales. No, that's a real term. That's a real term they use in marketing. They refer to people who spend an exorbitant amount of money as whales. They have like whole presentations about the shit. There's the whole presentations about how to manipulate gamers into spending more money. What made you switch to Edge? Because Brave was fucking up. But kids are okay, but what are these grown people doing? Yeah, the problem is they don't own any of the new games. They just watch streamers play the new game and think they could be part of the content. That's what I'm talking about. Those are the people I'm talking about. That's all I'm talking about. I'm never talking about the kids or whatever. In terms of the Zone compared to Sable the ROG, smaller battery, small battery. We don't care. Monitor, we don't care about a monitor. Oh, I thought this was gonna be more handhelds. There was only one. I like the design of this handheld though. I thought it was gonna be like a bunch of different handhelds that got announced. What was the website you used for the PlayStation games? Like the top played one? Most played games 2024 July. It's Newzoo. I've been on the site before too. Here. The bigger problem is catering gaming to kids is more profitable because they don't use judgment to use money that's not theirs. That's where you got to get on the parents too. Pay attention to what your kids is doing. Why does your kid have access to your account? Why they got access to your credit card, buying all the damn Roblox bucks or whatever that shit is called? Yep, How to Catch a Whale. Yeah, there was a presentation I seen. It was like on All City Live's YouTube channel. I wish I can, let's see. Maybe I'll look it up. Let's see. Also, they announced the new 2 terabyte Xbox. Let me see. It was like maybe like a month ago I saw. It was on his channel. Let me see if I can tell based off these titles. Outrage, remove. I'm not gonna lie, the thumbnails are sensory overload for me. Her build. I really wish you could see that fucking video I saw. Pre-orders. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? I think it was a EA presentation. It was literally a whole presentation on how to manipulate people into spending more money. 2 terabytes for a Netflix update. You know what? It might have been before. CA says thank you. No, I remember seeing something like that. The Clash of Clans is an example. Yeah, I think they did use that as an example too. Rewards finesse this again. I know what you mean. I think they took it down. Yes, hell for that. Maybe I'll look for it later. If I can find the video, I'll bring it up on stream so I can show you. Like, they literally, these people plot on you. Like, I'll look through his shit and try to find it later. Maybe I'll save it for like tomorrow's conversation. My 4-year-old know how to log onto my Xbox and buy shit. I wasn't expecting it. I lost $50 on my Roblox. So then my question to you is, why don't you have a password on your account? Like, I have a password on my account for myself. Like yesterday, I bought Wukong and I went to buy it, and you have to enter your password in before it asks you to confirm the purchase. Like, turn that shit on, and like only you should know the password. That way, you can leave your credit card on your PlayStation or your Xbox or your Steam account, but they need to know the password to actually spend the money. That's how you protect yourself. Turn that shit on. The tools are there. Yo, shout out to Blake. It's annoying when you want to buy games, but trust me, you'll be